Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to cover about how to write the calculated numbers in the MDX query. Calculated numbers, nothing but if you want to do your customization of measure or you want to write any formulas, customized formulas for your reporting need, we can write the standard formulas in the MDX query. Now let's go into the details what they are. Okay, so here I have prepared already one sample MDX query, and here I'm trying to fetch the reseller sales amount. Okay, and then respect to calendar years information by excluding the null values in the sense where I don't have any sales amount for that respective year. I'm excluding those years information. Okay, if I execute this query, then I will get 4 years information. That's the 4 years information is available in this adventure works for the reseller sales amount. Okay, now for the same query, I want to uplift the 10%. Let's say I want to increase my reseller sales amount by 10%. Okay, sorry, it's a 1% I mentioned, 10%. Now, if I execute this, it will throw the error stating that a string or numeric expression is used because the cube will not allow to write any formulas within the select statement. Okay, so how do we write the calculated members? Then that's the where we use the with clause. Okay, so first we need to write with. That means we are telling to cube, okay, that we are looking for the local members, okay, within my MDX window. So then you need to mention with member, okay, and your member name, which is nothing but once the formula build, how do you want to store the data? So that measure name you need to mention here. So generally you can write anything here. You can write X, okay, it will take it, or you can write like this. You can take in the form of this way, and then you can copy this one also. Then you can say 10% uplift. Okay, this is how I name the new measure again. So you can write this is the member name that you can mention anything, but make sure the member that you are going to create, the name that you are going to create, which should not exist in the cube in terms of the standard measure or calculated measure. Okay, so then if it is already existed, the name is already reserved in the cube solution, it won't allow you to create the, or it won't allow to use the same name under the with member. Okay, that is the one thing you need to remember. Okay, so after I given the name, so then I mention as, okay, and then now I want to uplift my reseller sales amount by 10%. Okay, now so execute this. Okay, now I need to remove here, let me remove here and then execute. Now I got, oh, what happened to my new measure? So I see only reseller sales amount. So the new calculated measure I didn't add in the select statement, right? So now let me add that into my select statement. Then here you go. Now I got the new reseller sales amount, 10% of the uplift. Okay, this is out of let's say calendar year 2010. I have 489 $328 sales is there, reseller sales. Out of that, it's calculated the 10% and separated. Okay, it's not only multiplication that you can do, you can also do any customized formulas if you want to, like let me create another measure. If I want to create second measure, then I use again member. The second, for the second measure, you don't need to use the width. Only one time you use the width. The second measure onwards, you can mention like a member, and then you can say reseller sales amount. I'll give it a new, and here what I do, I will multiply the reseller sales amount with standard product cost. Okay, so now I'm going to add this into my select statement. Oh. And then here I add it under the select statement. Now if I execute here, so you will get the reseller sales amount and standard product cost multiplied, and the new value is appearing here. Okay. um, Here if you see that all your other measures are showing the 2 decimal value, but here you're getting the 4 decimal value, right? In case if you want to control that, what you can do, so you can give a comma. Okay, let me put this into second line, and you can mention the format string, and you can mention how you want to display the data. Okay, I want to only display the 2 decimals. Then now with that format string, it will show only the 2 decimal values. You can see here. Okay, so this is how you need to write the calculated members within the cube. Again, whatever the calculated members you create here, these only works in the local. So only for that user in that session, in that current window, only it will work. Once the select statement execution completed, then it won't work. In fact, I have created another video on this local cache and global cache. Sorry, local calculated members and global calculated members. So I will mention that video link here so that you can go ahead and get the more information from there. But in this class, it's only covered the how to write the calculated members. So this is how we write the calculated members in the MDX query. Okay, that's all for now. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.